It's Thursday the 14th of December. Again, apologise for the lack of videos, but we all know the rain last week. I intended to video some group sessions out on the weekend, but fortunately the first one was torrential rain the whole time, got a little bit wet, and the second one we had to move location because it was just like a swamp. So I didn't get a chance to do that. We've had rain since, extremely busy. It's not something I complain about because being self-employed, it's good to be busy. Normally around Christmas, sort of from the 19th onwards, it drops off a little bit, and you can understand why. But this year, my last lesson is 2 o'clock on Christmas Eve. These people are so desperate for out that they want to train Christmas Eve, so that's good. That's fine. Fine by me. Like I say, I always try and be as flexible as possible to help people out. As for me and Billy Boy, anyone who watches my videos will know that I had to go a little bit backwards to go forwards around him chasing. Unfortunately, I messaged 3 gun dog trainers who have rabbit pens to see if I could go and use their pen, and I was even happy to pay for a lesson if I had to have one, because they won't let you just use it on their own. Unfortunately, they've basically, because I'm not going to enter any field trials with him, they're not really interested, to be blunt. I'm not going to name them, but they make a living out of sponsoring stuff, and I'm just your everyday dog trainer, but with a dog I want to be a gun dog, and he's going to be a good gun dog. But I'm not into field trials. It's never been my thing, but because I don't want to do field trials, they basically have said they're not interested. So through a friend of a friend, there's somebody who has got a rabbit pen, but he only stocks it in the summer, so, and he's going to let you borrow it free of charge. So come the summer, I'll get it. So how am I managing him between now and then? So I took him last Saturday. I took him last Saturday and I managed him. The areas where he's flushed that hare 2 weeks on the trot, I kept him on a lead. And to be fair, the same hedgerow, as we were walking it, I was one side with him on a lead, and my mate was the other side with his 2 sprockers off leads. We flushed 4 deer out of there, and he instantly paid attention. So the benefit I had was I hit the sit whistle, told him to sit, popped the lead and pushed his bum down. In the afternoon, even though we saw some deer, there was thicker cover, a bit like this stuff out here in front of me. So we had him off the lead, and he worked absolutely spot on. He sat every time he flushed a bird. He was just foolproof. And some of the comments I had for some of the other beaters were really, really refreshing. You know, for me, I want to be better, but they're saying he's leaps above their dogs, and they're happy with their dogs. So it's always refreshing to have compliments, and I often pay a lot of compliments to people when they're training, because anyone that contacts me for lessons and then continues that training deserves a compliment. It's the ones that contact me, have one lesson and don't keep it up, I don't hear from them. They don't deserve my time. So yeah, so that's how I'm going to manage him for the rest of the season. He's going to come with me where I know there's potentially he could flush where the hares may be, he'll stay on the lead, and then when there's no hares or he's in thicker cover, because he don't chase me thicker cover, then he'll be off the lead and he'll work. And in the summer I'll do some videos about me in the rabbit pen. Apart from that, not really a lot else I could tell you. We're out every day. Our training equipment today is a tennis ball and a dummy. So somebody said to me, do I just throw dummies and send him? So I'm going to show you some that I start doing a lot more as he gets better. Benny, come here. Sit up. As he starts getting better, I start letting him have what we call a sea retrieve, and I'm going to throw a lot more blind retrieve, so he won't know that this tennis ball is going to be thrown, but he'll know. So I'll try and do it. Sit up. So there goes the dummy. He's seen it. Wait, he has to look at me to get it. Whilst he's chasing that, I chuck the tennis ball over there. So that's the seam retrieve. That's going to be a blind retrieve. Come here. But he gets this already. Drop, sit. Back. Because I've been doing this every day, non-stop. But now what I'm going to do is he's over there looking for that tennis ball, and I need to direct him really, but whilst he's over there not paying attention, I'm going to chuck the dummy back over there. So now he's got another one to remember. So we've got the tennis ball. Drop. Yeah. Tap. Back. And with a blind retrieve, as you can see there, the first time I sat him up and I said back like that, and he turned and went backwards. And this time I've sat him next to me and I've pointed and gone back. Anything that's a blind is a back retrieve. Come on. Drop. So he does a couple of retrieves, and then I just let him. There's obviously something been in there because he's, as you can see, he's jumping around. His tail's going 10 to dozen. There's obviously something in there. Bill, come on. That way. So we can just have it. This is like his little bit of chilling now. A little bit of free running. The only rule with this is he can't go too far. I'll pip him. He thinks there's something in there, but there's not, apart from scent. And this is all I do every day. 25 minutes this morning, and that's all he's going to get today, because I'm just got a flat out day. Tomorrow he'll get 2 lots of 25 minutes, and then Saturday he'll be out working, so he won't get anything apart from his daily work. And Sunday 2 25 minutes, and we just carry on every day, relentless. Some days I'll just walk him, take him out for a walk, and I'll come up here, we'll go round here, cross the other end and back down. And the only rule is he can't run too far, so I pip him if he goes too far. But if not, he's hunting in there, you see, but there's nothing in there. But there's scent from the tennis ball, so he thinks there's something there. But good boy. But he just absolutely loves it. And I've got to keep working him, keep thinking of new ideas, new games. The other day I took him to further up the road, and there's like a little, there's like an old clay pit. It's a little bit overgrown, but where it rains, the water sits, so I was chucking a dummy the other side of the water, and he was going across the water to retrieve, and he absolutely loved it, but it knackered him out because it made him think it was something different. I took him up the woods the other day. As you saw, I did a quick video up in the woods. It's just trying to keep him busy and trying to keep him thinking. Yesterday we went just for a walk through some woods, and again all he had to do was he had to stay close to me, not get off too far. But again, he just loves it. But for anyone with any dog, doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be a spaniel. It's same as humans. If you get bored, they get destructive and they play up. Keep them thinking, keep their brains working, keep them mentally stimulated. But there's a part of having a dog that most people forget. They got to run their dog for so long. They got to trick so. Also teach your dog to stay calm. Teach your dog to be relaxed. Teach your dog to have chill out time. That's as much or as big as importance of your raising a dog as training it. So if I get home now and I wasn't going out for the rest of the day, as soon as we get in, I tell him to go to his bed, and he'll go on his bed and he'll happily stay on there hour, 2 hours. Then we'd go out for another walk, or we'd go out, he could come off the bed. But I teach him that he has to have downtime, because otherwise he'll be off the wall. And that's a lot of the things I see is people spend time running their dog, they spend time training their dog, they spend time buying all these lovely gifts for their dog, but they don't teach them to switch off. And that's where your problems will start from. But that's just me. Like I say, everyone does this different, but it is what it is. As for my subscribers on this channel, I have to say a thank you. I noticed yesterday they've gone up by another 40 people. We're now up to 220, which, considering I've been going about 4 months, is brilliant. But as I keep saying, please like, subscribe and follow this channel. It is totally free, and once I get to 1,000 followers, not only will I hold a competition, but also then I will get revenue for putting adverts. That revenue will be pumped back into my business to run more competitions. This is not about me getting people to subscribe so that I can earn money. The revenue I get from ads or anything like that, I will pump back into my business, such as the ways of buying a gun dog training package, like whistle, dummies, leads, all that sort of stuff. I will run free lessons. Everything I earn from that income will be pumped back into my business to be passed back on to my customers. Whether that be I run a free group session where you can just turn up, no cost, whatever it might be. There will be there will be lots of competitions like dog beds, toys, everything. It's all going to be pumped back in, but to do it I need 1,000 subscribers. So please people, like, subscribe and follow. You don't have to watch every video, you don't even have to watch it the length of it, you don't have to watch any videos. As long as you've liked and subscribed it, it puts my figures up. But anyway, I'm going to crack on because I have got a long day. I've got 2 in Gloucester, and then I've got to go to the Forest of Dean for 2. Tomorrow I'm local tomorrow, so I should have more time. I might make another video tomorrow. If I don't, I hope you all have a great rest of the week and the weekend. We're about 10 days in from Christmas now, 11 days in from Christmas. I will make one more before that. But please, like, subscribe and follow. Keep the numbers up. Let's get some prizes going and let's get some more competitions running. Thanks everyone. Take care.